We're continuing to watch the potential this morning of a little bit of a light wintry mix. We're seeing a little bit fall in the portions of northwest Arkansas, especially on this thin line between Washington into Madison County, a little bit into Carroll and Benton County as well. But you can see it's really thin here, only about a county or two wide. Most of the river valley pretty quiet right now, but could be still seeing a little bit of drizzle. But I do think the river valley will stay mainly above freezing, but closer to I-40. That's where you could see a little bit maybe of that get closer to more of like a sleet grapple mix. Now you can see this band extends into portions of central Oklahoma, and that's where we're seeing a little bit of a heavier snow there in Oklahoma City, kind of along the I-40 corridor there, and then extends northward into northwest Arkansas. And that's where the winter weather advisory is, because that's where we're seeing some impacts there with some slick conditions. That'll be throughout the morning hours. Now for us, it's not really sticking, at least at this moment, but just because we don't have the winter weather advisory doesn't mean it's not going to be slick out there. So this impact alert is not to say like, oh my God, the world's falling, right? It's ending. No. What we're here to say is that since Monday, we saw slick conditions from this freezing drizzle, and we're pretty similar conditions today. We just want to make sure you're aware that it could be a little bit slick, so give yourself a little bit extra time on that morning commute. And also just pack the cold weather gear, because it's going to be a little bit chilly. We have temperatures in the 30s, which is pretty common, but a northeast wind at 5 to 15, that's really kind of making things feel that much colder, more in the 20s, especially northwest Arkansas. So overall, north of I-40, it's going to be a light mix. Could see a little bit of a wet flake, maybe a little bit of sleet. And then especially in the higher elevations, more of a very light snow. I think south of I-40, and that does include most of the Fort Smith area, I think it'll be a light rain. And I just think it's going to be too warm there for it to dip below freezing. So we'll show you what that looks like on Futurecast. Again, right now temperatures are near or right around freezing. I said the same thing, near or above freezing. So we'll continue to watch this morning as those temperatures drop. Again, most of this is going to stay north of I-40, but even if it doesn't show up on radar, drizzle, again, it's very small. It's a loud cloud base, so it might not even show up on radar. It could still fall. So that'll continue through the morning hours here. And then after 10 a.m., that's where we'll see things, I think, kick back above freezing. And you can see that rain chance increases a little bit south of I-40, but notice it's just that. It's rain. We'll continue to see that through the afternoon. And now you're going to see these little pink specks, but notice they don't really move very much because it's in the higher elevations. So we could maybe still see a little bit of a light sleet very high up. But again, most of us are going to be quiet after 10 a.m. Then after 3 p.m., I think all of it's out of here, and then we're quiet for the rest of the day. So again, just be careful out there in your morning commute. Give yourself a little bit extra time, and be careful, especially on those bridges and overpasses. For today, high temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s across the region. Again, we'll have that winter weather chance mainly north of I-40 with a little bit of a northeast breeze. And then after today, and really after this morning, things will improve. Friday, we warm up a little bit, and then even into Saturday, temperatures into the low 50s. We'll see a little bit of a weak cold front move in on Sunday, but I don't think we'll see much besides maybe a little bit of a light rain. Temperatures will remain above freezing there. Then heading into next week, notice that high temperatures climb back up. We'll see possibly 60s in the River Valley on Wednesday before another little weak cold front moves in after Wednesday next week. So this is just kind of usual for this time of year, seeing these fronts swing around, but that's what it looks like here over the next 7 days.